Welcome back to BreakOut Studios online classes. I'm Taylor. We're getting ready to do some intermediate ballet or ballet 2. I hope everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving last Thursday with friends and family, either near or far away. Hopefully you guys got to check out Todd's parking lot cardio hip hop class last night. Hope that was so much fun. It looked like a blast. I wish it didn't work on Wednesday night so I could attend that. I'm gonna get some music playing and we'll get going here probably in about like 2 minutes or so. We'll get going kind of quickly. Going here with our normal warm-up. Oh, I get all these spam calls like during these classes. Okay, so we're gonna start facing the bar. I'll go over it quickly because I'm sure a lot of us already know what this is gonna look like. So we have 8 prances in a plie. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Start circling the head around, and 7 and 8. So that foot back for a calf stretch. For 8 counts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to parallel 8. Then we start with the left, again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, circle the head the other direction, 7 and 8, and that foot back for a calf stretch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and to first position on 8. And then we have our half and full and half point and down, tendu, lower flat, back to tendu and in, slide up, big plie and point, and in, reach up, and then over, 7, 8. To the left, half in the full, and half in the down, tendu, lower, push to point, in, out, open up the hips, point, in, and nice stretch to the side, 7, 8. And then we take a nice parallel 4th position, all the way down, 8 counts, hang out down there, roll up, 1, 2, quick port de bras back, twist out the spine, and other side. 8 counts all the way down, do what you need. Rolling up, quick port de bras back, twist out the spine, and then we'll face our bar. We'll grab our knee, we'll bring it up to that shoulder, strong standing leg, and we'll circle out the ankle, reverse it, 8 counts, and then we'll switch. Circle out the ankle, and then we'll switch. And then there'll probably be maybe a little bit more music left. If there is, just do whatever other stretch you need to finish off. that music in that time. So really warming up our ankles, kind of treating our feet like hands to get everything nice and loosened up. Here we go. So starting in parallel, 8 prances and a plie. And 1, 2. Circle the head down and around. Flip back for a calf stretch. And back to parallel to the left. 8 prances and a plie. 2 and 3. Circling the head the other direction. And back to a calf stretch. Pulling up those lower abdominals as well. And coming into a first position. And half. And full. Half. And down. Tendu. Lower to second. Point. And in. And out. Big plie. And reach to the side. Same to the left. Half point. Tendu. Lower flat. Point. And in. Same thing with the big plie. And big stretch to the side. And parallel. Dive down. 8 counts. Coming up to breathe back and twist out the spine. And other side. Down for 8 counts. Hamstring stretch. Rolling up and back. Twist out the spine. And face the bar, bring that knee up to your shoulder. And circle up the ankle. One more squeeze. And switch. Holding that core nice and strong. One more squeeze. 2 for 8 counts. All right, there we go. All right, moving on to some plies. Let's start out in a nice big second position to really get those hips open. So let's do 2 ground plies. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's reverse the port de bras and 7 and 8. Take it to the side and 3. 4 we over the balls of the feet, squeeze the backs of the legs as we go away. 6 and tendu to first. 2 demis and stretch and demi and stretch. Grand plie. Down, press those heels down to come up. Follow our fingers forward. 2, 3, 4. Up to go back. 6. Let's go demi and stretch. Let's do 2 more demis, reversing the port de bras. Demi and stretch and demi and stretch. Let's do side and away. Side, 2, and up. We'll keep the same pattern. 6, 7, and 5. 2 demi plies, grand plie, and we'll go forward and back. Take it back to a tendu first. Plie, roll through, and then we'll balance there in first position with our hands in first. Yeah? So second position, 2 grand pliés, side and away. First position, 2 demis and a grand plie, forward and back. Fourth position, 4 demis. Second, 2 reverse that port de bras, side and away. Fifth, 2 demis and a grand, forward and back. Tendu back to first, roll up, and we'll balance there in first position. With all these grand pliés where our heels come up the floor, remembering that we want to leave our heels on the floor as long as we possibly can without letting our hips go back. Leave them on the floor as long as they possibly can. And then as we come up, we want to come up by our heels. Pressing down is what propels us up. Yes, we don't want to come up and then place the heels down. We want to get that nice stretch in our calves and Achilles. Here we go. To the left, here we go. Really nice and gooey pliés. Second position. And 2 grands. And reverse. And side and away. Take up all the space. back just seems very humbling right now. Nothing like wearing slippery shoes to show you that your turnout is not what you think it is. All right, let's take a tendu from first. So we'll do this, yeah. So first, arm to the side. We'll have one and straight, and one to a plie, and one, lower to fourth. Slide your legs back to first. Nice inner thigh and back of the leg workout. One and a straight, and two with the plie, and three, lower to second. Squeeze your inner thighs together and hold. To the back and in, and back to a plie, and back and lower and squeeze. And now we're going to do 4 elevés. Option to keep one arm on the bar or test your balance. 4 elevés. So just 1 and down, 2 and down. Keep those ankles nice and straight, and down, and 4 and down. And then we'll reverse the whole thing from the back. So back, side, front, 4 elevés. Turn in. We'll stretch forward. Do what you need down here. Roll up. And then we'll just finish there. Yeah, so 1 tendu straight, 1 to a nice gooey plie, 1 lower flat, and squeeze that flat foot back into first. Yeah, really using your inner thighs and the backs of the legs to make that happen. All right, here we go. We have 1 straight, 1 plie, 1 lower flat, and squeeze and lift to the side. Gooey plie, lower second, inner thighs squeeze together to the back. Lower fourth and squeeze, 4 elevés. And 3, ankles straight over that second toe from the back. Plie. And squeeze and lift to the side. Plie. Squeeze together. Arch over that second toe. And turn it and stretch it out. Do what you need. Pedal out the feet, shake out the hips, shake the head, yes and no. And soften the knees as you roll up. And finish. Good. All right, let's take it around to the left. Here we go. Really working the foot against the floor. Here we go. Out, straight, gooey plie, and to the side. Squeeze those inner thighs together to the back, lifting up out of that standing leg. soften those knees to roll up. And finish, good. All right, I don't know if those slippery socks or that combination, my inner thighs are like, they felt that one. All right, let's move on to a tendu from fifth. You know what, let's use a port de bras for this one. So we'll have one, let me see. Yeah, that's right. So port de bras, we'll have one and straight and two quicker. Pas de cheval, fifth enveloppe to the side. One and slow and two, little quicker. Pas de cheval out, enveloppe in to the back. One, slow and two, quicker. Pas de cheval out, enveloppe in, and first to a plie, and first to a plie. We start from the back. One and fifth, pas de cheval out, enveloppe in. One slow, two quick, pas de cheval out, enveloppe in. Same thing to the front, and then we have first plie, and first plie. After that, let's use that last plie to scoop us up into a sous-sus. We'll bounce here with the arms in first, and then, if you're feeling daring, we'll move the arms up to fifth high, and make sure that movement doesn't let the ribs go back here. We want to feel the opposition of the ribs melting down towards our hip bones as our elbows lift up to that fifth high position. Yeah? So the pas de cheval and enveloppe, I love doing those back to back because we have that nice difference of the out for the pas de cheval and the in for that enveloppe. So really kind of feel that difference with your body. All right, here we go. Still working that foot against the floor for all these tendus. Yeah, here we go. Using the port de bras, one, straight, and fit, pas de cheval, enveloppe, to the side, and in, pas de cheval out, and in, to the back, pas de cheval out, enveloppe in, and first plie, and first plie from the back. To the side. To the front. And fifth, pas de cheval out, enveloppe in, and first plie, first plie, sous-sus, arms in first. Feel those inner thighs locked together, pulling up in that lower abdominals. And now as the ribs melt down towards your hips, your elbows up to fifth high. Lift through the fingers and release into the plie. And finish. Nice, good. When we do these pas de chevals and enveloppes as well, really make sure that we're initiating that turnout from our hips to feel that knee side. So the pas de cheval, we want that knee side right away for that coupe. And want to present that foot out. For the enveloppe, using our rotator muscles, we want to bring that knee back to the side and back down. We don't want to force anything, but we want to make sure that we're aware of engaging those rotator muscles to get our turnout. All right, to the left. And out, in, and in. Rotator muscles, and knee side to the side. And back. And balance arms in first. Lengthen that lower spine. And now as your ribs melt down towards your hips, our elbows lift up to fifth high. One more lengthen your spine, and plie, and finish. Good. Before we move on to some dégagés, I want to feel kind of this body posture a little bit. So we're going to take your thumb and your middle finger. Place your thumbs on kind of your lower, your last rib, and then your middle finger on your hip bones. So in ballet, we talk so much about lifting up your abdominals and sinking this down and lengthening your spine. Yeah. Another way to feel that is you want to feel your ribs kind of melting down towards your hips and your hips trying to lift up towards your ribs. So it's not a tuck. We don't want to, buckle them together. Yeah, we want to feel that kind of melting of our ribs down to our hips and our hips kind of coming up to our ribs. And that will kind of, if we keep that posture, that will help us from kind of perching back like this. Now my ribs are totally disconnected from my hips. So I want to fuse those together to keep that. We still want our broad shoulders. We don't want those shoulders to kind of punch down as well. So that's the kind of hard part, is keeping this open, but keeping this down towards the hip. So that's the kind of posture you want to feel, especially when we start doing passe balances or any type of balance. Anyways, enough of that. Let's move on to some dégagés. Let me remember what I did. Oh yeah, let me just do this with the music. Okay, so pretty simple mind-wise, just 2 slow and 3 fast into a plie, front side back, inside leg, back side front, inside leg to the back. Yeah, and let's use a port de bras as well. So my ribs are melting down to my hips. My hips like suspenders are coming up to my ribs. I have 1, hold, and 2, hold, and 1, 2, plie to the side, and 1, hold, and 2, hold, and 1, 2, plie to the back, and 1, hold, and 2, hold, and 1, 2, plie, inside leg, front, and 2, and 1, 2, plie to the back, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, plie to the side, 1, 2, 3, quicker to a plie to the front, 1, 2, 1, 2, plie, inside leg to the back, making sure we don't open out, we keep everything square, 1, 2, 1, 2, plie, and stretch. After that, let's take a port de bras forward, a port de bras back, and let's feel a balance and a coupe front, just on flat. Feeling that nice rotator muscles with that knee opened out to the side, our ribs melting down towards our hips, our weight over the ball of the foot. Feel that full nice form just on a flat first, and then we'll take it to releve probably for the next combination, but don't quote me on that. All right, here we go. 2 slow, 3 fast into a plie, front side back, inside leg, back side front, inside leg, and then our port de bras stretches. And I was like, oh. So yeah, it's a lot of time to think about. It's a hard thing to kind of get in our bodies. Here we go, other side. And in, ribs melting down towards the hips. 1, 2, plie, to the side. To the back. Inside leg. To the back. And side. In. 1, 2, plie, to the front. Ribs to hips. Inside leg. And forward. Up. Back. Up. And feel that coupe on flat. And release it. And finish. Good. Alright, nice. Let's just do facing the bar, tried and true. 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. We'll do it twice. For the second time, you can have the option to bring your arms off the bar. After we do that, let's take a nice run. Press up. We'll do a nice balance on releve in coupe now. Coupe back. Balance, switch, balance, and then we'll finish there. We're probably not going to do leg swings today, so if that's like something you need to do before ronde jambs, feel free to do leg swings after, instead of the second round of 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. So just up to you, letting you know. All right, here we go. 2 times through 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. And 4. And 4. And 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Again. Arms off, optional. How are our ribs in relation to our hips? Now 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And press up, coupe back, and feel that balance in coupe back, pulling up on that standing hip, ribs melting down towards those hips. And when you're ready, switch. Other side, coupe back. Shaped foot in that coupe back. And plie, finish. Good. Alright. Moving on to some ronde jambs. I feel like my hair is coming out of my French twist. I got my hair cut recently, and now it's like the French twist I normally do is like not happening anymore. Well, it's probably coming out, but c'est la vie. So let's do, oh, wait, hold on. I forget what I did first. Let's do this first. So we have plie, allongé, and rond, and rond. Repeat that. Plie, allongé, and rond. 2 off the floor, slower. Front, off the floor. And again, off the floor. Let's do front as high or low as you want. Passe to the back and fit. Reverse. Plie, allongé, and rond, and rond. Plie, allongé, and rond, and rond. Off the floor, anglais, back, around, and back, around, plie, passe, to the front, and fit. Then let's do forward and, side and two, and forward and up, and side and two, to the back and up. Let's do a little lunge forward and back. Tendu, lift to arabesque, optional penché. Square back off into a plie, passe, and then we'll balance there in that passe. Now, so we have passe back, our legs up, more challenging balance. So now's a great time to really check in with the hip to ribs kind of relationship there to make sure that we're not perched back there. Yeah, so one more time. Plie, allongé, and rond on the floor. Plie, allongé, rond, and rond. Off the floor, just barely, like a diagonal. One, around. Brush, one, around, two, front, passe, arabesque, and fit. Reverse all that, and then we have our stretches. Side, forward, side, back. Lunge with our inside leg, forward, back, arabesque, plie, plie, passe, and then we'll balance there and passe. With these stretches, side and forward and side and back, make sure we don't cut corners. So when we go to the forward, we want to have side, we want to hit that corner of our room and then fold down that quarter rock forward. Side, hit that corner and then go around for our quarter rock back. Oh my gosh, this is all coming out, but it's fine. All right, here we go. And careful about is as we have these fondus or the plie on one leg, here for our rond jump to an allongé, or here for our brush through, make sure that knee is tracking right over the toes. Yeah, so make sure that we're not kind of going this way in an effort to get more turnout. Get that knee right over the toes. Here we go. Knees over toes as you brush front, and then we're going to move on to a fondue and adagio together. So I'll play music and take like a minute to stretch here. Where is our music? Here it is. But it will be long. So, and for this combination, you're welcome to take any or all of the fondues on releve. I'm going to leave them on flat, but if you'd like to go up to releve for some of these fondues, if that's what your calves are telling you, then by all means. So we'll have fondue and out, a little tombe, coupe out, and envelope to the front, 7 and 8. Same thing side and back. Fondue to the side, little down, down, out, and envelope to the side, and 7 and 8. And fondue to the side, and down, down, back, and envelope 6, 7, 8. Let's tendu, plie, quarter bras back. 5, 6, maybe a little plie, there's lots of time, and 8. Then we'll reverse it all from the back. So fondue, back, and tombe, coupe, out, and envelope 6, 7, 8. Fondue to the side, tombe, coupe, out. 5th envelope to the side, 7, 8. Fondue, front, tombe, coupe, out. 5th envelope, 6, 7. Close 5th. And then another tendu, fondue on that supporting leg. Put it bra forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, and we'll finish there. Yeah, and for these port bras in a fondue back or front, make sure there's no weight on that stretched out toe. All right, here we go. Nice gooey fondues. And to the back. combination, my gosh. Good, we'll go around to the other side. Make sure now that our legs are getting up a little bit higher, make sure that we're allowing our arm to move along with our body, especially to the back. Yeah, so now we have our leg up and a little bit higher for that developé. So we're not going to, for the arabesque, we allow our chest needs to stay lifted, but our hips can go back slightly so that we can actually get that leg up. So our arm has to move with our body. If my arm stays where it was to the front to the side, when I go to arabesque, my shoulder is lifted, my elbow is behind my body. It just looks very awkward and it feels awkward too. So make sure that we allow our arm to slide with our body, and then it comes back as we lift up those hips to close. So our arm is kind of always fluid along this bar. It's not stuck in one place. Here we go. So frappes we're going to have similar to dégagés, well, kind of, anyways, I'll show you. So 2 slow, 3 fast to the front. We have 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. 2 double side, hold, hold, double side, hold, hold. To the back, and 2 and 1, 2, 3, double side, hold, hold, double side, hold, hold. Repeat it, yeah, and if you want to, you're welcome to repeat it on releve, but we'll do it again. Front, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, double side, hold, hold, double side, hold, hold. Back, 2, 1, 2, 3, double side, double side. Yeah, twice through. After that, let's kind of angle in towards the bar. We'll take one last balance of bar, a little passe balance to the back. So our toe is trying to reach up towards that back of that knee, and then we'll balance there. Now our toes are legs behind us in relation to our standing leg. So make sure that we're not allowing those ribs to go out into space. We're keeping them fused down to those hip bones. Yeah. And then doubles. The doubles are kind of newer for you. We have, if we do it to the front, we flex front, feet back, strike, and we start where we came from. So back, front, strike. So we're always switching. Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, double side, hold, hold, double side, hold, hold, to the back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, beat, beat out, beat, beat out, repeat. And front, back, out, hold, hold, and the left, here we go. Let's do 2 ground moss to the front, 1 and 5th, and inside leg, switch 1, 5th, and 2, outside leg, 1 and 2, and 3, swivel in, swivel out, and 5th. From the back, 1, and again this nice gliding arm, 2, and front, and 2, 3 side, and 2, third 1, swivel in, swivel out, and then we'll finish there. So really brushing the foot down and up for all these ground up moss and allowing a nice fluid arm to move with our upper body. Here we go. Oh geez. We're done with our bar. We'll come center in like a minute and a half. And I'll get our music playing. bent position and knees together. With an arabesque. So we'll have 2 counts. 1 and 2, balancing back, 3 and 4. Repeat. 5 and 6, balancing back, 7 and 8. Tombe, pas de bourrée. 5th, arms come en bas, and then 4 dégagés back. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, little plie, then we go to the left. Arabesque, 1 and 2, balancing, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Arm comes up and over and circles around. Well, not this time. Tombe, pas de bourrée, dégagé, 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 plie, and finish. Yeah, so with those dégagés, we do tombe pas de bourrée, arms are en bas. With those 4 dégagés back, we just have a little demi port de bras, serving yourselves out to the audience. Yeah. So this arabesque, we hit that nice first arabesque line. Our fingers lift up and then just fall back for that. Say the arm comes up high, and then it follows through to repeat again. And then we have that balance. Now since we have a tombe pas de bourrée next, then the arm just opens out, tombe pas de bourrée, and then our 4 dégagés. So to the left, we hit that first arabesque line. The arm comes up, it makes us fall back for that balance. The arm follows through for the next arabesque. The arm lifts, it makes us fall back for the tombe pas de bourrée. It comes down and back to en bas. Yeah? All right, here we go. Let's go for it. We'll do it right. Let's do it right, left, right, left. Here we go. So starting in a B plus. Arabesque. 1, 2, balance it. Arabesque, balance it. Tombe, pas de bourrée, dégagé. Fifth, plie to the left. Arabesque, balance it. Arabesque. Action to get the heart pumping. Let's do a last little kind of stretch reverence together. So let's just find a spot in your room. Big wide second position. We're going to do a couple grand plies and then stretch it out. So following along. Here we go. Nice big second position, a little bit bigger than you would do at the bar. Grand plie. One more reverse. And turn in and forward. And rolling up. And reach. And up. tummy. Feel the nape of your neck reaching up to the ceiling. One more big deep breath in. And release it all out. Good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice rest of your Thursday. Have an awesome weekend. And I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.